1043 call pending in 4 outlets, a 911 hang-up from an AT&T cell in the area of Westbury Farm Apartments, 100 Kensington Boulevard, no distress heard.
Vehicle. 420.
Archer 33rd Park.
Yeah, I'm writing a mouse for 278 if you want to hold that 911 out to go to that message.
Here, go dispatch traffic. How's my minute? Bravo 41, dispatch.
Tell me what? Y'all know everything that we gonna do. I told y'all. Ain't going over here. Anything's supposed to be planned out. Y'all got to plan out. Put it in my eyes. I'll take the rest. He's a young boy. He can fix his man. It's not done. I'm 36 years old. Whatever happens, happens.
Aaron, we knew that you had a gun.
We're not.
Not now. You had one.
Bravo 42.
Where would you?
Who was the person telling you that?
Are you in this one?
Talk to him, Dad.
I know you ain't gonna tell me what's going on. And you don't know. So just like this, whatever happens, let me handle it. I'll take the rap back with it. Let him go.
Can't let him go.
It doesn't work that way. I mean, I can't say let him go. Y'all want to worry about it. Whatever happens, happens to me.
You can't look at it and say, I'll take the rap for it, when we can still put him in there.
You can't. First of all, I got an alibi.
Well, put money on that alibi.
Sit down, Aaron.
Don't worry about it, man. So what it says for right now, son, I can understand that we in a situation. I don't know what you did with the pistol, but leave that the way it is, alright? I'll take it.
Listen, I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear none of that. None of that. Like I say,
That man shot at us.
thank you. But you ain't even looking for this dude.
They got him. And he's saying that we went down there with a gun, AR-15 and all kind of dumb
You
shit.
let him tell you that. Y'all know that nigga mentioned you.
Aaron, all I'm asking is where the guns are.
I got no gun, boy. I'm telling you, I don't have a gun.
Bravo.
I don't have it. Where'd you put it? I don't have it.
10 Roger Park.
And we gonna leave that like that.
Alright.
Okay. We're going to have you here, and I got to take Son. It's going to be short and sweet, and then we're done with you. Come on, Aaron.
We went down there looking for
Come.
and that's it.
You got to stand up?
Hey, listen to me before y'all leave. Whatever you ask, sit down while you're moving. Sit down while he's moving.
Sit down while he's moving.
How you want me to discipline him if you tell me to talk to him and if you want me to sit down? How you take me serious? If you discipline his ass, we're being right now. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on. Hey, kill all that. Whatever they say, you better do it. I'm getting harassed. Well, don't say nothing at all. Don't say nothing at all. Because of one person, man. And my son is not a violent person. It's just shit like this brings good people out like this.
Right, but when you guys don't tell us the truth of what happened,
I told you the truth. He just left. And I can't get no way he had. He's not going to tell me. It's all Tyrone. Just like I
Bravo 27, dispatch.
tell him that.
1043 call pending. 1016, 1031. 5 Bravo Unit 252 at Innerville Head, 1 Dillon Road. Front desk clerk James advised of verified report for the manager stating a white female is outside the crying on the 10 key.
He got shot at people, done tied people up, done burned down cars and stuff. Who are you going to work around here?
He's over there right now. He's going to jail. He's already on his way to jail. How is it that we're not doing our job? He's on his way to jail.
And how long? If we never did nothing about it, then he wouldn't have got caught. Period.
Yep, but you guys went down there and someone got hurt.
He did that.
I understand that, but we need to get the gun that he had. You were with him the whole time. How do you not know where the gun's at?
Man, because he was going to work it out to him. From there, I don't know where he don't know.
You guys left Allen Road. You went to the house to pick up your girlfriend, and I stopped you not 50 feet. Right. So you were never separated. The only place you could have been separated is inside the house. So I know you're not telling me the truth.
We did separate. Like I told you, I picked him up to go to work. From there, he went his way, I went my way. Get your stuff, let's go back to work. It wasn't supposed to go this far.
What do you mean you picked him up in separate places? You were together when I stopped you.
Yeah, we was going to work. I was taking him.
Right, I understand that. But from Allen Road back to the house, you guys were together.
No, he went his way, I went my way.
How did that happen? He doesn't have a car.
He can walk, he got 2 feet, don't he?
There's no way he could get from Allen Road to your house in 10 minutes. It's impossible.
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
All right, well, you explain it to me from step to step.
We were down there. Yes, we looked for this man. Yeah, some shots was being fired, but not from us. You understand?
How'd you get the cell casings in the back of your car?
How do we get the back shell casings from the back?
There's
we were shooting, yeah, but not at the house.
Okay, that's the point. You know, you could save yourself and your son by telling us where the pistol is, because you know what's going to happen? Is there's a bullet in that individual that got hurt tonight, okay?
And it's going to lead back to him.
Right, but they can't prove that it wasn't you without your gun to show that it wasn't your bullet. They can take a match of the bullet and see if it came out of your barrel. If it didn't come out of your barrel, then you guys didn't do it.
We can't get no gun tonight, can you? Because we're going to jail.
If you tell us where the gun is, you can help yourself and your son.
34 Road out of Hilton Head.
What do you know? Because you had it. You had it on Allen Road, right? Okay, so where to go from there? Okay. Well, like I said, you can save if what you listen to me for a second.
Tyrone Robinson is the man
if you guys
asking all the questions. All we did is defend our house, man. That man came to my house and killed me today.
I understand.
You asked me about a gun?
Listen
that gun with a gun, I wish I had a gun. I'd go in there and blow his fucking brains out.
Listen to me for a second.
Man, I'm sorry about that kid, but I don't have nothing else to say to you.
All I'm going to say is that you could prove your innocence with that gun. With that gun. Because listen to me. If you tell, it's not gone. It can be found. We have a dive team. That's what we do. That's what I do. If you threw it in the water somewhere, we can recover it from the water. We've done it before. But what I'm telling you is, if your story, what you're telling me, is the truth, and you guys aren't lying, and you only okay, listen to me.
Why would I go down there to harm an innocent child?
I know. That's what I'm saying. But listen to me. The only way.
You don't go into jail.
But not for murder.
What murder? Ain't nobody dead. He just got shot.
That's where you're wrong.
Man, the man that told me to start at the man.
Okay, very well. Whatever you want to say. Without that gun, you're not going to be able to prove you yourself and your son innocent.
Okay, well, we'll let the courts handle it.
Okay, that's fine.
You got his gun? You got Tyrone's gun?
I don't know. I wasn't over there, so I don't know.
That was fun.
Okay, you ready? We're going to give you the straight up version. Aaron, here, you ready? You ready for this? This is an out of this. Staff Sergeant Florenti's mouth or mine. This is out of the sheriff's mouth. You ready? Kid is dead, 8 years old. That's not bullshit. And now you just admitted where the gun is, or you said you know where the gun is, or you tell your son, you say, you put the gun somewhere, I'll take the rep. Let me tell you what the sheriff just said over there, and I'm not even going to have to look at a staff sergeant, which is right there, and tell you I'm
That's the end of Hilton Head,
sheriff.
1 Dillon Road.
You just involved yourself with
First
this
call
whole
received was
murder
from third-party
issue.
report from
Do
the
you understand that?
front desk employee.
I need to know where the
They're making
fucking
from the
gun is, and if you don't know,
Alleging having
just
sex
listen to me.
wife,
I don't
deputy
know.
duty.
So you're gonna take a rap because of what happened with you and your son tonight?
He left with his daughter, doesn't
That
know.
fucking 8-year-old kid got killed tonight.
They're right outside the door.
It was because of that man next door, Tyrone Robinson.
I understand that.
My son is 19 years old. I understand where you're coming from, but I didn't intend for that child to get hurt. You understand? A man can.
You're worried about that goddamn gun that's involved, that if it's shot and killed that kid, aren't you? Aren't you?
I don't even know what a gun is.
Yeah, you do, Eric. Yeah, you do, Eric.
I don't know what a gun is.
Yes, you do.
Man, I'm sitting here telling you, to God,
No, you're not.
Me and my son went separate ways. Because we were on our way going to work. You understand me? I'm not going to sit there and tell you that we didn't have a gun altercation. I'll look at all of y'all and tell y'all that. My intention was not to go down there to hurt nobody. Yeah, to look for him, yeah. But you done shot at me in my own house, in my own yard, and on view, and you got a death wish. You understand? Me and my son and my wife, you could. If I come into your house right now and pull a pistol on you, what would you do? My words exactly. So that little boy, like I'm telling you, I didn't want that to happen. Yes, it happened.
Oh, it did happen.
Okay, well,
There's no bullshit.
I understand that. Whatever y'all got is what y'all got from me. I'm not saying no more because that dude was doing just as much as we were doing. You understand?
We understand that.
We don't have no track record. This man has been paralyzed for the longest.
And you're right.
If I didn't kill him, somebody else was going to kill him.
Hear him out.
But when you went down there,
When I went down there, I took laws underneath my own hand. I'm sorry.
you shot at Tyrone.
He shot at us first.
Well, that's what we need to know. When you say you shot us first, you talking about over there at Allen Road, or you talking about at your house in that old?
He shot us at my house first and at Allen Road. When I turned into Allen Road, he was off like behind where Missy lived at. Because we saw his car. I pulled into Missy's yard, turned around, he started shooting at us, we shot back, took off from there. 5 minutes, I get a call, 5 minutes after that, man, Tyrone Robinson shot him. Like, don't give a fuck. One of my own boys probably did it.
You didn't tell me that you shot too.
I told all of them that.
You didn't tell him. You said it was only your son.
Which
I didn't shoot. I mean, we, as in me and him being together, come on, man. You trying to run a circle that
God, Aaron.
Anyway, so who shot? Who are your son?
He shot out the window.
Your son.
Yeah, but we didn't kill nobody.
Towards which direction?
Towards the bushes, not towards the house. You know what I'm saying?
Not Marston's to your ass.
Missy's house is right here.
Right.
That's my ass. Okay.
No.
This way.
Marston is to your back.
Yeah, our back.
You're shooting down that way.
Shooting towards us. We're shooting towards the bushes side, not towards the house.
No, that's where Tyrone's car was, towards the other way?
Exactly. Now he was shooting towards us.
Where were you on Allen Road? You guys were going towards Marston when this happened?
No, so on Marsland, it hooks into him.
Yeah, I know.
Once you turn off of Marsland, you turn.
You guys are coming from like your house, right?
Yeah.
You guys are coming from Spanish Wells.
Yes, sir.
So you made a right on Allen Road. Okay. And then he has the car parked on the left.
On the left side of the house.
Where Dee's house used to be.
That's Dee's house.
And you-
Okay, we turned in the yard.
That's Dee's house.
Yeah, we turned in the yard, came back out. And then going back out towards Marsland Road.
Okay. So you're on Allen Road and you got Marshall Road in front of you.
Yeah, Marsland
Okay.
Road in front of me. That's when we saw him. He was running towards the car.
He was running towards the car from which direction?
Towards the dirt road. That dirt road,
That dirt road.
the houses that's down there, yeah, he was running towards the shoot. And my son shot back, but he didn't shoot him, and we didn't shoot in that yard, period. Now, there's shell cases in the back of my car, yeah, from that. But as far as how it's...
So did he shoot at Tyrone or not?
Yeah, he shot in that direction. But we didn't stay for all that. I hauled ass. It wasn't nothing as far as a shootout as everybody's making it seem. This was shoot in the air to let you know, don't come down and shooting at me no more because we got guns too. Now I'm sorry, and when I put this on everything, because that could have been my son or whoever that is that got killed or whatever y'all.
It wasn't John Two's son.
That was 103.
confirm.
Yeah, the little boy.
Everything.
You don't know anybody who the victim is? No, I mean, I know John too has a son that lives in that household because we all grew up together. I'm saying, man, bottom line is this. If anybody, if it came from anywhere, it came from him shooting at us when we was beefing. You understand? 5 minutes after I leave, somebody called and said, well, you know, somebody came down and shot his car. You guys don't give a fuck. You know, you got little shoes. Touch his car. Period. This man got ample enemies. His looking for me every day. He's like, he threatened my son in the guards like 2 weeks ago. You understand? Some more of my buddies came back. Like I told them, we're not dealing with him. I'm not a violent person. He's not a violent person. You understand? I don't have no track record. Yeah, I used to sell drugs back in the day, but I worked hard for my money right now. Any drug dealer that I know wouldn't be riding on that right there. This is the situation that I'm in. I'm just a honest working.
Benny's your dad, right?
Yes, sir.
Benny's the one that owns the club.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You understand? Tyrone's been a nuisance since I.
Yes, you're right.
We know that.
Right.
And I would never hurt anybody. My son would never hurt nobody. But when you come in my yard, honestly, I almost had to take the gun away from him. When I hit the gun, he pointed at me to kill me. I hit the gun, the gun went off. Me and him wrestling inside my yard. You understand? He pulled out some catch. You caught that one, the next one you wanted to catch this one. You know what it do. Type shit. So I'm like, man, you know, at that time I should have thought, I was thinking to call you guys, but at that time, my son, he's going to kill me and my son. You understand? People call in our neighborhood frightened to death because you running around here just making a nuisance, thinking that this shit is cool. It's not cool. You understand? I would never go to a man's house and threaten his life. Like I tell y'all, I'm sorry what happened to that boy. I'm sorry, because I wouldn't want to be my son. Shot or dead. You understand? But that had nothing to do with me and my son. Nothing at all. Now that gun, I don't know where it is, because when we pulled in, I told them, get your shit, because we were in something that, it was done. You understand? You get your shit to go to work, I get my shit to go to work, I'm taking you to work. When you pull me over,
where did your son run when he went? No. When you pulled in, where
he pulled into the yard, he jumped out, I ran into the house, I told my old lady to get your stuff together, because your dumbass cousin gonna come back and probably shoot the house. And I don't want you, cousin. Yeah, and I don't want you in the house. She said, okay, fine. She said, this is so different of what's going on. And I'm at work today with all this shit going down, you know. I'm tired of this dude always threatening me, threatening my son, threatening people in the community, period. I know y'all don't got calls in the dude, burning people's house down, shooting up cars in the neighborhood, putting guns in people's mouths. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. Y'all lucky because I'm going to kill him. Bam. And I would sit there and tell y'all, yes, I did it with no problem. That little boy, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry what happened to that little boy. For him, I have no remorse. And if he was to give me a pistol like I walk in and take his ass out right now, because I hate him. I hate anybody who doesn't want society and us as black people to make it the way we're supposed to make it. You understand? Now, that little boy, like I told you, I don't know the gun, I don't know. We didn't go down there to have no shootout at the OK Corral. It was just a statement. He shot at us, we shot back, I got the stuff on through. My son went the way he went. I don't know what he did with the pistol. It wasn't even, 10 minutes before we got back, because my clothes was in the back of my pickup truck. His clothes was in the back of the pickup truck. I was going to drop my old lady off, take him to work, and I was going to work.
Where do you always store his gun when he had?
I don't know. I didn't even know my son had a gun. You understand? He gonna sit there and say, y'all, well, I ain't know what's going on. I'm doing all the talking. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to take the fall for this. I don't care what y'all say, well, if he did this and do that, yeah. My son is 19 years old. He just turned 19 August.
He's still going to go to jail.
I understand that. But you
can't take a rap for him shooting that Tyrone. You know he's defending himself. A child gets shot and killed. You can't take a rap for that because you didn't shoot. You're just driving, right? So why are you taking the cover for him when he was pulling the trigger?
That's what I'm talking. What the hell you mean?
Well, you're saying I'm taking the rap for my son. Your son is a big man. He knows what he's doing. He's 19. I understand that.
Same thing for your son. Same thing thing that is blowing this out of proportion right now is that little boy. And like I tell you, I'm sorry that kid got hit. We didn't intend for that to happen. And like I said, the gunshots was being fired towards him, not towards that house.
Where was the house compared to where he was at?
The house is behind us. We're behind the house.
The house where the kids were at?
Yeah. We just turned around in the yard. That's it. You understand?
In
He's
between you and Tyrone.
He's shooting at us in that house that they say that the little boy got hit in. We shooting towards him. He's shooting towards us in the house.
Tyrone is here. I'm putting T. And this is your car here. Okay? This is your son. I'm going to put it right there. And you're driving, you're steering. Tyrone is shooting this way to your car. Your son is shooting this way. Where did the kids come? From this side or this side?
There wasn't nobody
No
out there,
kids.
period.
Okay.
Nobody out there, period. There's a house behind us there.
Right.
And his car
And that's where Dee's house was.
Yeah, that's Dee's house.
And
Where's Marshall Road?
Huh?
Where's Marshall
Marshall's Road is right here.
All right. Like I told
And
you.
Dee's the one who has the glass eye.
Where's
Dee is irrelevant.
I know.
We pulled in, Tyrone was here from this side, we shot in the air this week, drove back out and went down 270, down Marshall and back to Spanish Road, and we went home. Now what happened after that, I don't know. He don't know because he was with me. Now who came in that yard afterwards and shot his car, we don't know because he was with me.
I thought you said you weren't together.
Who?
You said you and your son weren't together. You just told me a little bit ago that you guys weren't together when you left there.
Y'all confusing me, man. For real. You listening and he listening. Y'all confusing the hell out of me. Yeah, we were together, but when we got back to the house, we dispersed.
Okay.
And I'm not involved in D, but what's D's last name with the glass eye?
No, that's
You
not
know.
myself.
I can't think. Okay, but there's a shed too that D has in his backyard too, right? It's right there, right?
And there's a little road that also goes like this, right?
We didn't take that loop. I turned around.
You turn around and went this way?
Yeah, went back out the same way I came.
And there's also a little loop like right here, isn't it? Something like that?
No, that's some Latino that stay on the
Yeah,
side.
I was gonna say there is Latinas there. They got a abandoned double wide back there and all that stuff. Okay.
But like I said, sir, if I wish I could give you a gun, but my son knows this is the lifestyle we live. You understand? And he's not gonna give him no gun. That's why he's trying to protect me, and I'm trying to protect him. But I'm telling y'all, it is what it is. That's all I can do. That's all I can say, man. Tyrone is shooting like that. He was shooting at a aerial picture.
I could Google Earth sector.
Yes, sir, 734. Probably will. I think it's 784. I've lost it now. Whatever.
Well, like I said, you don't, I know things are a whirlwind right now, but you think about it for a couple days. Think about it for a couple days while you're thinking about it. And from what you just said, that, you know, that seems very plausible, what you said happened, and I could believe that that's what did happen. And you think about it for a couple of days once everything settles down and you got time to think and everything. And what I said is true. That gun will save both of you and your son's life, because if you were shooting at Tyrone, then all your bullets are where Tyrone's at. If Tyrone was shooting you and hit that little boy, and we don't have his gun, but we have yours gun to do a ballistic match to, and your gun shows that your bullets are down there, and it doesn't match the one that's in that little boy, you've just proved that you and your son didn't kill that kid. And then you might have to go to jail for shooting at Tyrone, but you're not going to go to jail for murder of that little boy. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because sure is. So that's like I said. I know right now you're. I can't even imagine what you're thinking right now. But once you sit down in a couple days and you're thinking about it, you'll see that the logic that I just said about the ballistics of your gun will show that. But you have to have a. Let's put it this way: if you threw it in a lake or you threw it in the ocean, if you could tell us, like let's say you were standing on the side of the ocean and you threw it in, and you could show us where you were standing and where you threw it, we can find it. Like I said, I'm on the dive team, and I found guns before people told us where they're at. Or you threw it into a pond or a swamp or into the woods. We have dogs that can find the gun. But like I said, you just think about it for a couple of days, and if your story is true, which I think it is, from listening to what you said, that's very plausible, what you said happened. And that gun will save you and your son's life from going to jail for the rest of your life. Because that gun will show that the bullet that came out of that gun isn't in that little boy, because they have the slug from the little boy. So that will show that your gun didn't kill that little boy. Then you're not going to be charged for murder. Like I said, you'll probably be charged for shooting at Tyrone, but you didn't kill that little boy, so you're not going to get charged for murder. And like I said, you think about that for a couple of days, and you'll see what I'm saying is true. And that gun is you and your son's only saving. That's the only thing that's going to save your life in this, because listen. I know, but listen to me. Tyrone can't prove that he didn't do it, and without the gun, you guys can't prove that you didn't do it either, because it'll be your word against theirs. So the only two things in this whole thing that can prove that you didn't do it is your gun, and the only thing that can save Tyrone that absolutely will prove that he didn't do it is his gun. You know what I'm saying? So one of those two guns, the slug out of it will prove that little boy was shot. So either your gun shot that little boy, and it'll prove it, or else Tyrone's gun will prove that he shot it. That's the only thing that will absolutely, beyond a shadow of a doubt, prove that you guys didn't do it. And I believe that you were shooting at Tyrone, and that little boy was over here. So I don't see what you would be worried about giving that gun up, because you know in your heart that you were shooting at Tyrone, and there's no way that you could have hit that boy back here.
So I mean, where did he get hit?
In the chest.
I know that where.
10-4.
It was over to the. It hasn't been behind you. When you came in and turned around, when you were coming out this way, he was over here somewhere.
F-150 or F-250, white in color.
Where those houses were at, where D and M were, they were over that way.
Last Kino Bronx Point, direction travel towards McIntyre.
In the house?
No, outside plant.
The entry and exit block of Pleasant 1034.
Wait a minute, this kid didn't get hit inside the house?
No.
There was nobody inside the house?
They were outside. They were outside playing.
He shot this thing.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Is that your gun will prove that you guys didn't do it. That's what I'm saying. That's the whole thing. That's why they want to.
What did the dude?
We don't know where Tyrone's gun is.
No. What did this little boy shoot? Do y'all know?
No, they have the slug, but they don't know what it is. We don't know. We can't prove that because you have to have, they have to weigh it, and they'll have to test it to see what caliber it is.
Y'all telling me that nobody in that house got shot at all?
No, it wasn't in the house. They were outside. The kids were outside in the yard. They weren't in the house. They were outside. That's what I'm saying.
Man, he's the one who did that.
That's what I'm telling you. That's the whole dilemma here. That's why I keep telling you that gun will save you and your son's life from murder. Because that gun that you were shooting this way will show that the slug that's in that boy isn't the same one.
So how long will we have to sit in jail for this? My son, I'm a kid.
I can't.
My son's not.
I can't tell you that. All I'm saying is if you want to prove you and your son didn't commit murder on that little boy, that gun is your only saving grace. Because the gun will show that they don't match. The bullet that came out of that gun won't match with the bullet that was in that boy. So that would prove that you didn't commit murder. All you did was shoot at Tyrone.
Nobody got hit at where he found his car.
No.
Nobody was killed there.
No.
Nobody got shot inside the house.
No. The kids were outside playing.
Can I hold you?
Can you do what?
Don't pay me no attention.
And you and your son are going to go down for it with him because you're not willing to give up that gun. Because you know Tyrone ran off and dumped his gun. And you know he ain't going to tell us where it is. Because he knows he did it, so he's not going to want to give up that gun. He's got nothing to lose. You do.
Why?
Well, because you didn't do it. So if what you're saying is true and you didn't do it, then your bullet isn't in that little boy. So you have everything to lose because without that gun, you can't prove otherwise.
I mean,
without the gun that you guys were shooting at Tyrone at.
I understand that, but
if you were shooting at Tyrone and it happened over here, then there's no way that your bullet can be in that little boy, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so if you gave those detectives your gun to match, to look at the slug, and they see that your slug isn't in that little boy, then you won't be charged for murder. You'll be charged for shooting at Tyrone. Any way you look at it, you're going to get, that just shooting at Tyrone, you're going to get something, but it's better than spending the rest of your life in prison for killing that little boy, because you know that's what they're going to go for.
So let me make this clear.
All right, you say it out loud to yourself.
You telling me that nobody got hit inside that house?
No.
Period. Nobody in that yard got hit?
No.
I need a lawyer in this one, because I can't trust y'all. Y'all trying to jail everybody.
Okay.
Feel me? But I know we good. Because like I said, we shot in the air. We shot at us. So, I'm good. Shot at innocent boy trying to kill us. Thank you. And I know that you're going to come back and trade. That's what the hell I try to take from him in my yard.
What's that?
That's what I tried to take from him in my yard.
What?
When he pointed the pistol in my face in my yard.
Right.
When I hit it, it went off. So what I need you guys to do is to go in my yard and get the shell cases that's in my yard. I'm quite sure there's one in my truck too on the side.
A bullet?
Yes, sir.
A bullet where in your truck?
On the side, on the passenger side near the bed. The trunk bed.
I didn't see any bullet holes in it.
But the sword got hit. But there's gunshots in my yard. I don't know guys can go out and whatever the case may be.
Right.
Man, we didn't kill any little boy. I swear to God. He shot in the air. He shot at us. He was running towards us. And I didn't even look back to see what was going on. I just got the hell about it. And I always consider, I wish I would have killed him. I would take it behind. I would have got those guys in prison. Look at my record right now. But if a man comes to your house, threatens your wife,
we're not debating that. I mean, you know, that's,
I see his track record.
you know, yeah, we know what it's like. You know, it's, you know, that's really not even an issue. You know, the little boy is the issue. That's the main. That's all. That's what this is about. The little boy got killed because of other people's actions. Did they find another car?
Bravo 34 to 6 1.
So y'all didn't check the car that he was in?
I wasn't out there. I don't know. I'm sure they impounded that car too. Ohio State's down here.
Okay. Were they busy last night?
Yeah. Yes, it was.
How bad?
Wasn't. I mean, we didn't have a ton of reports, but we just went from call to call to call to call.
In the triangle?
The triangle wasn't too bad last night. There were 6 or 7 people in there.
Yeah.
So it kept it pretty well under control. But it was pretty busy.
Is there any way I can talk to Bob?
What's that?
Bob.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be back here for you pretty soon.
It's been gone 3 years around my campus. Okay, I'll fix my head out there. I don't know who's working with me.
I think you got a pretty
Good
full schedule. I mean, a whole. I
was trying to find it on the computer, but I couldn't find it on the computer.
I think it's only on this one over here now. This laptop right there.
The laptop?
Yeah. They took it off the big computer again.
Rob, what you put?
Golf Whiskey Delta 407. You show me 43.
10 more Rob 42. Bravo 72, go ahead with your transmission.
So, I'm 10-8, 10-24.
Yeah, but I mean, what's going to send to us
10 more Rob 92.
and all this other obligations, man? Something's going to have to do with me and my son.
It probably will, if I can tell you, it won't be the murder charge that someone get
Victor 60.
around the house between you and Tyrone.
10 more Victor 60.
We can't decide who did it.
Dispatch 34 third.
They're probably
10 Robert.
to put the charge on both of them. I tell you, murder, that's at least minimum 30 years.
Dispatch
As
22.
a kid,
Rob 42.
it get worse than that. Probably rest of your life.
Just 43, that vehicle actually made it out of the gate. I'm trying to catch up to it now.
10
If
more
they
Robert.
match your gun, they can match that bullet to the gun.
Well, I need to get a clear picture of what's going on because
Dispatch 23.
Bravo
in
83.
my head I'm thinking that somebody got hit in the yard or in the house with his car.
10 more Bravo 83.
Because that's as far as we went.
Dispatch
Because in the yard, turned around and came back out. He started
Bravo
shooting us,
27.
he shot in the air and left out.
3.
Someone got hit in the yard, not in the house.
851, being 851.
In the car. So some stray bullet hit.
83, what's your
I mean, I'm not, because we didn't see anybody when we came through.
Yeah, but you don't know where your bullets went.
Max truck.
In the front yard?
I don't know if it was a front yard.
I need to talk to somebody, I mean, because I can help you guys, but I need to make sure that,
Fancy Drive.
You probably think we're bullshitting or something.
exactly, I mean,
So I'm telling you, I'm seeing you play out truth right here. If you gave up your gun, and you didn't shoot like you're saying, I mean, your story sounds believable. I believe it.
Yeah, affirmative. We're heading towards 278.
I'm painting in my head, where was this kid, because we didn't see any kids when we pulled up.
Well, the kids were out playing in the yard. So,
I need to talk to somebody that was there then. And then from there, man, like I said, as long as I can exclude my son and my daughter, then I'll take it for everything.
10 more this one.
All right?
why do you take one for?
Whatever goes down with that child, because I don't want my son, even though he was there, but I'll
Well, everybody's doing something. I don't think you understand the part that if you show tell us where your gun is, and you're telling, I mean, your story is somewhat believable. I believe your story. That you didn't shoot that kid.
Dispatch Bravo 42.
If we had your gun and matched the bullet,
Bravo 42.
so we pull out the kid, and it doesn't match your gun,
1038 Bravo Whiskey X-Ray 623 for South Carolina.
you're not.
278 Dispatch Gumtree.
So how long would that take?
10 more Bravo 42. Copy 1038. Bravo Whiskey X-Ray 623. 278 dispatch down 3.
Well, I'm going to tell you like this. We had a 9
Bravo 27.
We're going to play it out in court. They can tell whether it's a 9 millimeter or not.
Right.
I'm 10-24, 7653, going to be out with them for a couple more minutes.
On the back of my truck.
10 more Bravo 27.
I mean, I got all
Dispatch Bravo 3.
bullets. And then this video got bullets, you got a
Bravo 86.
specific gun.
I told Scott Brovich, he's
Bravo 42.
probably gonna be over here in a few minutes.
10 more Bravo 86.
Yeah, he's That's where I went to get him.
By himself.
Right, Bravo 23.
Hey, he's the captain, I'm just a lowly road deputy, whatever he wants is what he gets.
I'm glad you were sensible and you didn't blow my brains out thinking that I had some big ass machines on like Rambo.
Yeah? I hope the boys were outside, so there were two of them. Lucky another one didn't get hit. They were playing together.
I mean, I need to know exactly where, because I told her what was going on.
That's why I said your story sounds plausible. You know, it just sounds
Roughly, yeah.
reasonable, and that's why I said to you, when you think about it for a couple of days, you'll see that I'm telling you the truth that gun would save you and your son's life.
26 231.
Or at least life of
102 480 384.
Because you think about it, shooting at Tyrone, what are you going to get for that compared to shooting at a little boy? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we didn't shoot him, so.
That's what I'm saying. If you can prove that you can do this, this is going to be a lot less. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you said, Tyrone is Tyrone.
And how can you prove that?
Good.
10-4. 10-4-3 call pending on 5 Bravo 1016 is occurred at Hilton Gardens Apartments Unit 2 on 11 South Park Drive. 1017 Esmeralda, about her boyfriend, his name is Douglas, is refusing to leave her house, doesn't live with her. Unknown 1032, new info he's been drinking. Decent way.
10 volt. Dispatch Bravo 83.
Bravo 83.
1023.
10 Bravo 83.
Dispatch 56 678. You all in road?
10-1.
2770. I'm about to get signal 15. You want me to head toward the gardens? That'd be great. Yep. Dispatch Bravo 70.
Bravo 70.
Signal 15 5 Alpha, Highway 76 to that 1016 in the garden.
Ten-1.
Dispatch Bravo 27 Alpha.
10-1.
Dispatch Delta 33.
Delta 3.
1042.
10-4 just further.
Is my son already gone? They take him down already, or is he still in?
Dispatch Bravo 34 today. 10-1 this one.
Man, y'all can't get the phone.
Dispatch, brother, 27.
Wrong 27.
76, 1016.
10 wrong 27.
Dispatch, all 42.
1063.
Bravo, with X-ray, 623.
10-4, 10-12.
Dispatch, Bravo 76.
Bravo 76.
All units are 10-8.
10 wrong 50.
Dispatch, Bravo 27. What's the unit number?
52 is the inbound tip.
23.
10 wrong 57. Wrong 22 this time.
Okay.
10-4, 1028 is a 2007 Ford Explorer. Expires 10/2013, decal 10/2012. Red owner Jeffrey Homai, 50 Justice Lane at a Hilton Head. 1029 is clear. 1027 ending in 231 returns to Derek Homai. Same address as the red owner of the vehicle. Special restricted Delta Valid. Second 1027 returns to George Anthony IV of 131 Warren Point Drive at Hilton Head. Special restricted Delta Valid, August 1029, third time tip. 10 wrong, please.
Dispatch, Delta 36.
Delta 36.
I'll be out at 70, Old Walnut Road, 30, 729.
10-4 Delta. Your 35, 34, 37. Wrong 34. Hartwood Boulevard. 10 wrong 34. Hill, 66.